Missing him.
Anyway, both 3 times. Talking shit and getting clicks is with me today. I'm Scotty T. Mo 3 times. I'm so happy to meet you. I'm so glad to have you here.
It's great to be here.
I mean that from bottom of my heart. And before I forget, Mo 3 times, thank you for your service.
Oh, nice.
Thank you for your service.
It's weird because I never know how to respond to that. So I just say whatever comes to mind. But
Well,
weirdest thing, but yeah, 2 tours.
For those of you who don't know, what I'm making reference to is Mo 3 times is a veteran. He's his YouTube channel again is called Talking Shit and Getting Clicks, and he describes. I'm reading this pretty much verbatim. Wow, look at you! You got me lit up like a whorehouse on the 4th of July over there. Holy shit!
Up over here on my end.
You told me that you wanted me to do some joke. Now stop messing around. Come on, man.
All right, I'm coming back.
Come on, come back now. Don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, now you're popping a turd up there for shit's sake.
I don't know what's going on here now.
You got a turd blowing up there. You're making me look like a turd. And I got a gift.
That's the logo.
Hey, do you want me to show you the gift I got for you?
Yeah, I would love it. Let's see it.
I don't know that you're gonna like it.
Love it.
I hope so, man. I worked in the music business my whole life. That's a TLC plaque. I worked with Whitney Houston, R. Kelly,
awesome,
Tony Braxton. But I thought of you last night. This is a 3 times dope.
I love that.
Do you know that band? Do you know what I'm talking about here?
Were they a rap group?
A rap group from Philly.
From Philly, from the Philadelphia.
From Philly. In other words, there was another band that I worked, K9 Posse, that had Eddie Murphy's brother in it, Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy, rest in peace.
Yeah, Black Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought of you last night, and I think you're in Detroit.
Oh no, that's my call-in line. I am in
call-in line,
Jersey, so I'm still close to Philadelphia.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I worked at the King of Prussia Plaza. I was a manager of Sam Goody in King of Prussia Plaza.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm an Eagles fan like you.
They tried to steal my credit card information. It's amazing.
Hey, I'm going to come up for air. Tell the people about your channel. I'll shut the hell up for a little bit.
Oh, well, I have a YouTube channel called Talking Shit, Getting Clicks, where we talk shit to get clicks, basically.
Right.
It's a relatively new startup. I am under 100 shows as so far.
I have the numbers. You have 105 subscribers and 86 videos up.
86 videos. So we're getting there. I tried to get a subscriber a show, so I'm doing pretty good there.
Very good.
And basically, I'm just trying to figure all of this out. It is a lot. It is writing, producing.
You're coming up on 2 years.
Coming up on 2 years.
11/4/21.
Yeah.
So my sister's birthday is November 5th, and I thought, wow, that's wild.
She's a Scorpio.
Yeah, 2 years.
Like
2 years.
Happy birthday
going in.
Coming up.
What do you think after doing it for 2 years?
All right. So I haven't been doing it 2 years totally.
Right.
I started out on like a little Mally. I don't know, just wanting to just talk shit. And
right.
I fell in love with it. So I upgraded a little bit of my equipment, and as I go and grow, I'll be getting more upgrades like cameras and stuff like that. But it's just like little conversations that I have at work, or with my family members, or with my wife, or and that's what we talk about. Like I have an interest in sports, politics,
right,
regular chit chatty gossip type stuff. I love.
I've looked at your a batch of the 86 videos, and you talk from basketball players to this to that, and then I did the same thing. But go on. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Right. So that's basically what I do, and then I have a call-in line, and of course we live stream and do live chats. What I do want to go back, if you see my channel, I did have like some pre-recorded shows that were like edited.
Right.
I want to go back to like telling stories and bringing up.
We can talk more about this when we get off. But are you, in other words, YouTube monetization, how important is that to you?
Right now it's really not. It is something definitely on the radar because I do have a family, so they kind of want to say like, "Oh, are you going to make money off of this?" But
Right.
like ultimately, it's a great hobby that I started out just wanting to, share my opinion, share my voice, and then
Right.
I ended up learning a whole bunch of skills doing that. And then I decided that, hey, put a call-in line in there. You guys come in a live chat. I'll bring up a story, and then you guys let me know how you feel about it. Just get out of the comments. Well, we always love comments from YouTube, you know what I mean? But like, it's for some guy like me. Like I used to be in the comments on Instagram or Reddit, arguing with people and fussing and going back and forth. Like now I have a platform where I can do it here, and you can call in, and we don't have to type back and forth. You can say whatever you have to say, and we can get an understanding. Everybody bringing their thoughts and opinions, and just sharing a piece of their mind, and hopefully we can get something out of it. That's all.
I don't know if you looked at my channel at all.
I saw you with his name was Pirate somebody?
Pirate Stew.
Pirate Stew.
From Alabama. Did you see him showing the cat's ass?
I did. Oh my God. What was the cat's name? Bob.
Bob. And I asked him if he spelled it backwards. Yeah. Pirate Stew. Pirate Stew.
Yeah, he bought up like yesterday. I was like, oh, I watched that show too, and you bought it up.
Matey.
I thought it was really good.
Pirates. Let me tell you something, Mo 3 times. I did one yesterday. In other words, I got Pirate Stew. I got another guy I met on Reddit, on podcasts, like how I met you.
Mm-hmm.
He contacted me really quick, and I thought, oh man, this guy, wait a minute, hold on there, Slappy. So like 6 emails in, he says, what's the agenda for tomorrow's Zoom? And honest to God, man, I thought, are you shitting me? And he followed it up with a list of questions that I may want to ask him.
I like it. You use those questions?
What do you think?
Maybe.
What do you think? What do you think?
Probably not. I heard your Red Fox impersonation. Maybe you changed them up a little bit for him.
Did you get to see my Elvis impression?
I did not. Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's like a Michael Jackson. Or now a Matthew Perry. There you go.
Oh, rest in peace, Matthew Perry. Toxicology reports to come back. We know how he went.
Yeah, brother. All right, on that, you told me to have a couple jokes ready. Didn't you say to me that I should have a couple jokes ready?
Definitely.
So I'm going to do, first off, I'm so happy that you like the hat. Man, I'm going to send this to you. When we get done, I'm going to send this to you. We'll get your address and everything. We're going to hopefully keep in touch and do a few of these.
Definitely.
But I wanted to do, because I felt a lot of pressure. If you do comedy, like I'm attempting to do,
mm-hmm.
People say, tell me a joke. What's
right. Yeah, on the spot.
Fuck you.
Yeah, like.
And prove to me you're funny. Tell me you're funny. It's like, a guy at a butcher shop, cut some meat now, prick. Show me something. So
it's like speak.
But I trust people, kind of like what you're doing. You talk to people, you let them talk. And my buddy said this is one of his favorite jokes, so I'll do it for you. It's real clean, and then I'm going to do a real dirty one, real nasty one.
I like them.
Okay. There's a mother. She's having problems getting her son to go to sleep every night. So she gets him to bed, and he's not up there 2 minutes. And, Mom, can I get a glass of water? Go to sleep. Mom, can I please have a glass of water? Go to sleep. Mom, can I pretty please have a glass? Go to sleep, or I'm going to come up and spank you. Mom, when you come up to spank me, can you bring me a glass of water?
I like that one.
My buddy said it's one of his favorites.
I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. I hope I performed well. This is your show. This is your show, by the way. And here's the short one. It's nasty. It's terrible. Hopefully, you haven't heard it. What is 6 inches long and hasn't been used in 10 years?
6 inches long and hasn't been used in 10 years. I have to know. I have to know.
Whitney Houston's crack pipe.
Oh no! Damn it, Whitney! Why?
I worked with Whitney. I worked with Tony Braxton. I could do
my
that.
father's in the music business, but he's from Newark, New Jersey, and growing up, he grew up right in the neighborhood of Whitney Houston, and Sissy, their mother, and everything. He played with her older brothers.
Yeah.
My cousin Hope is Bobby Christina's godmother.
Okay.
So she was at the funeral and all. So when we saw like pictures of the casket and everything, I was like, that had to be Hope. We were like joking about it. It wasn't her.
Yeah.
But they like we do. We're close.
I and again, I didn't mean to steer us. We were talking there about I did the Elvis impression and the Michael Jackson and Matthew Perry. I don't have, and this is going to sound callous as shit, but I just don't have a lot of compassion for that. In other words, I got to be 61 years old,
right?
Because I chose not to. And trust me, I could have, I could have done, I could have chose drugs or do whatever many times.
When you were getting around in those 80s and 90s and
oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there was mountains of coke. One of my stories I've done, the guy called me and said, "Hey, Scotty, come on down. I'm gonna do some ketamine." Ketamine, what the fuck is it? It's a horse tranquilizer.
Oh my God.
Now, for you, if you don't know this, fentanyl is an elephant tranquilizer.
I didn't know that.
So in other words, ketamine, you get a horse fucked up.
Right.
Now, that's not good enough. We gotta get elephant.
Is there like a whale tranquilizer? Because that's coming next.
What is it?
Whatever they use at SeaWorld to tranquilize the whales. That's
whale tranquilizer.
Then we're doomed.
I'm sorry. We went off the rails.
I like it. So how long have you been doing comedy? Look, I get to know about you too.
Oh, well.
Have you stepped on stage yet? You stepped on stage?
Pardon me?
Have you stepped on stage? Well,
I've been on stage in a different capacity.
Okay.
But I haven't done live comedy because ever since Will Smith slapped, like I had dinner with Will Smith. Ever since Will smacked Chris Rock,
you're like, oh, I'm standing.
I think I'll just chill here at the house for a bit and see how it goes.
Yeah.
No, as far as comedy goes, as I told you, I'm 61 years old. And here's what the other day, I said, and this is true. I met Rodney Dangerfield. I had a conversation with George Carlin, met Louis Black, met Stephen Wright, done comedy for many, many years and I said, I met Rodney Dangerfield. And he said, you shouldn't name drop. I said, no. He said, Tom Hanks told me that. I fucking love that. He cracked me up so hard because and it's true. I mean, I've met a lot of big people, and I said I met Rodney Dangerfield, and he looked at me and said, "You shouldn't name drop." Tom Hanks told me that.
Rodney,
great stuff. Yeah, I met Rodney, like I said. But yeah,
you met Carlin too.
George Carlin. I talked to him on the phone. A buddy of mine was managing him.
Wow, what was he like? It was just like
it was after he had his heart attack and stuff. He was very serious.
Okay.
In other words, he was home with his wife talking to me on the phone.
Yeah, but to me, he's always seemed like serious. Anyway.
Yeah, he was very serious. Again, I was on a speakerphone with him and his manager, and he introduced me, and we chatted for a bit.
I didn't get now of course YouTube, you can go back and watch like some older stuff, but just like my first memory of taste of Carlin was when he was Buddy Christ.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
man,
you asked me, and I'll answer real quick. I've been doing this like you coming up on your 2-year anniversary. In January will be my 4-year anniversary. I started it because I got fired at Lowe's for telling jokes 4 years ago. It's true.
Wow.
And I decided, people all my life, they said, you're funny, you're the funniest guy I know. So I decided to do it, and I got screwed over, and I don't give a shit. YouTube has screwed me over. I was monetized for a minute, and then I didn't get monetized. And lately, just the other day, I got some bullshit coming down the line. We need to get a picture. I sent a picture of my license twice, wasn't good. Now I've been suspended twice, been kicked off Facebook, and 9 times, and it just, I have 1,000 followers on Instagram, and they sent me a thing. It's like one step forward, 2 back.
Yeah.
Instagram sent me a thing and said, you can start getting money on your YouTube says, you fucked up. We're taking away some shit.
Oh man. YouTube can be kind of I've appealed some decisions.
I apologize. You asked, you got, because I'm a real guy. I'm a real guy. I'm going to call it, tell it like it is.
Yeah. Where are you from?
My mother, my mom, she denied it though. She said a bird shit me out in the sun, hatched me.
Oh wow.
She said there was a lot of pressure.
Really? She must have been
born. I was born holding the IUD.
Is this yours?
That didn't happen.
Yeah,
that didn't happen.
My grandmother, my aunt, and my mother all said that I was adopted, and no one told me that it wasn't true. And I went to my grandma, the one that you're supposed to trust the most, and she just sat there. She didn't say anything, and I was like, "Oh man!" At the moment, I was distraught. But it's so hilarious to me now that she didn't grandma me. She stayed strong.
Again, I feel bad because we should be talking about your stuff, but in a nutshell, doing comedy right now, and if you do take a look, and hopefully we collaborate more in the future, because again, after we're done, I would love to talk to you either, after the recording via phone, or we do another one about Reddit and the power of Reddit, and what it can do for a new person starting out on YouTube. If I knew now what I know, 4 years ago, I'd have been monetized and making some money
real quickly. Because
YouTube alone won't get you anywhere.
Right.
That, you put up a video on YouTube. Kids, if you're watching at home, put a video up on YouTube and it will do nothing.
Nothing.
It will do nothing. It will do nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I got 100 views and I was so happy. No. Hold on. Starting out, I got like 10 views. Happy. 50. What are we talking about? 50 people watch this? And then like some people are like, oh, and then like I got I did a when I did a little football because I guess they like sports from me, but I did Damar Hamlin when he got hurt in the game, and I was like, man, like honestly, like Skip Bayless isn't wrong. He's an asshole and everything, but he's not. Yeah. He should have finished this game, and it really got a lot of hits, and then I go, but I usually do them, and then
what's your biggest? If you don't mind me asking, because people are shocked. They go, how in the hell? I have one short, and the difference, I don't know if you go into the whole monetization, hours, views, and need 3 million in the shorts and 3,000 hours and how many view hours you have. And this is when I was monetized, is when TikTok was taken off and YouTube, the shorts, they launched shorts. Yeah. And they put my short in there and I had 108,000 views. And then I have another one at 81,000. And I mean, when I had a video that had 108,000 views, I went to bed that night and I thought, I'm going to be on Good Morning America. I'm going to be on fucking Good Morning America tomorrow.
Right. And even if it doesn't and you don't get on Good, it's still a great feeling. I don't know. Like going
if you don't mind me asking those 3 times,
I've become
what's your biggest reach?
My biggest reach might have been maybe like 700 for the Damar Hamlin. And then I did one when
how long, let me ask you this. How long was that video?
Oh man, I think probably maybe 30 minutes, 45.
Oh, really?
Fiber? Yeah.
So
and then like half hours. Because I go
had 700 at 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Wow. So that racked up some view hours.
Yeah, I think it was just a great topic. It hit on my right
Okay.
because I don't care if something happens big on Monday, I can't get to it. I
Well,
can't
and you love football,
because
and
my
you
work.
love football. Why not?
I do love football. I
Oh,
know
brother,
like a little about it, but I just love it. I love it.
what do you mean you know a little about it?
I don't like because I watch My wife watches ESPN.
Okay.
She keeps the sports channels on so much that I would be like, "Yo, babe, I'm sounding like, can you put on Lifetime, please? Can we watch some Hallmark Christmas movies like
Yeah, that's funny.
that?" But
That's funny.
and
That's
it's
some funny shit.
it is true. But
He's
like,
asking
I'm
his wife to put on Lifetime.
please Lifetime. I would like to see
Drew
the Bernie
Brees, where
Mac.
are you, Drew Brees? See, I know. I've done
And
a little research on you.
and she does stats and she knows like I don't watch the West Coast game because I'm on the East Coast and she knows
Right,
all the teams.
right.
So just through conversation with her, like I personally do like football. Like I enjoy watching it, but I am an Eagles supporter, not a fan. I'm an Eagles supporter, like to the max. I believe green. I am. I'm one of those crazy Philly fans. I'm not climbing up light poles. I'm not, but I would have thrown a snowball at Santa back in the day. I would have. Like covered in ice and then put the snow on top and pelted him. I would have been one of those guys.
Well, I'm going to go real quick. I don't know where to start.
Mhm.
I saw Johnny Unitas and Joe Namath play a football game. Do either of those names mean anything to you?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. I saw that live in Baltimore. Now, I'm going to fast forward all the way to how I became a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Because Kenny Stabler was my guy. I loved Kenny Stabler. He was my hero growing up. But I took my two nephews to Washington, D.C., to that stadium, and my two nephews had their Donovan McNabb jerseys on.
Oh, so you went to Maryland to FedEx Field.
FedEx Field. And as we're walking, we aren't even in the stadium. We're walking towards the stadium. My little nephew, 11. My other nephew, like 13. And my buddy Pete. And we're walking. And these old Redskins fans, there was a batch of guys standing there, and they're like, what the fuck are you raising them kids like that for?
Oh, wow. Wow.
I nearly lost my life that
That's
day.
like reverse.
Oh
That's
my
like
God.
reverse.
Yeah.
They are a little mouthy in DC. I'm not gonna lie. They are.
Have you ever been to, because I've been to a batch of stadiums. How many have you been to?
I went to my last one I went to was Miami. I've been to a couple games at the Link. Used to go to that all the time, like preseason stuff.
Were you ever at the old Philadelphia Stadium?
Yeah, the Vet. I used to be up at 700 level trying to like peek over, and you could see like all outside. It was and those stairs are so steep. I saw preseason.
That's another story. That's how I became an Eagles fan.
From the 700 level.
I was there at the old stadium.
At Vet.
We'll talk about it another time. I seriously want to thank you again, because I think I don't know how much time we have. And I mean that sincerely, because I admire anyone that sticks themselves out there, because to do YouTube and it's me, it takes some balls, and you're putting the balls on the line. And in my 4 years of doing this, been a ton of people say, yeah, I'll do a quickie. When it comes down to brass tacks, they don't do it.
Oh, wow.
Getting people to actually, I don't know if you've been fortunate enough to have guests on and stuff. I'm so thankful to have people that want to come on, especially with the guys of your Comedy Minute.
Right.
I always thought comedians would want to be on this and that, but I have 4.5 million views and 10,700 subscribers. But, none of that shit doesn't mean anything to anybody.
Right.
I mean, I'd like to think so, but, YouTube can snap like that, or Instagram can, take away your shit or whatever,
Yeah. Like every submission is kind of like a lotto ticket. Like you can hit or you can miss. Usually you're gonna miss though. But I mean, it seems like I think you have a excuse me. You're like, I think 4
I
million.
like your chair. I like your chair.
Okay.
Tell me about your chair real quick.
Oh, this is just an S Racer. And then I went on Amazon and I got a crown because I was just feeling myself one day.
Okay.
I took a little it's a like a paint marker, put that
Right.
up there and just made a crown up there.
You do extended stuff. I don't know that I could sit, for 2.5 hours or whatever.
2.5 hours, yeah. I start
I've
talking
seen some of your stuff.
and I have to look, or I'll get a text on my phone from my wife saying, "Yo, buddy, you're here." But
Okay.
I enjoy like just streaming to my 10 viewers at a time on Thursdays. And
Well, that's what I was going to ask you, because I've done 100 lives, okay, and all these people are contacting me. Boy, I missed the lives. I missed the lives, and I worked my ass off. I was doing them once a week, then I doubled down and I did twice a week, and I was busting my stones to put a show together every week. And when it was all said and done, I clicked the view hours and I got 2 hours.
right.
And I thought to myself, I just stopped doing them
How
recently.
long do you do like a pre-recorded show?
I would do I did them all live. I did 30-minute show.
Right.
I did 130-minute shows. And like you say, I would have 8, 10, 12, 20, and then the views, they would watch it back, which I don't know how many are you're getting.
I get more
in
on
Reddit.
the
In Reddit, there's a thing called mealtime videos. If you don't have it, I'm going to share when we get done. I'm going to find one of your videos. I'll put it in. I'll send you an email. I'll do that.
You gotta love yourself.
Yeah,
Everybody else can love you.
Yeah, I can tell already you don't like me. You just want the goddamn hat. You just want the goddamn hat.
I need that hat in my life 3 times dope. Hold on.
3 times dope. You'll have to check it out. They're an early rap. I did I did Cool Mo D, Boogie Down Production, Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, that's my time. 3 times dope was around my time too, right? I've
Yeah.
not heard them.
I think we only got, let me see here. It says we only have like 5 minutes or something left. But like I said, afterwards, I'm going to I'll give you my phone number and stuff. I'll send it to you and we can talk. We do another one of these. But yeah, I want to talk to you more about now, what is that backdrop you put on there?
Oh, this is the Zoom backdrop. I guess we're looking at my my monitor. Oh yeah, I got my monitor up. So I'm using OBS. So right now I can
OBS. I don't know anything about any of that.
It's just that's just a software I use. It is a free type of software, lets you record, lets you stream to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, all that good stuff.
OBS. Do you pay for that? Is that something free or?
Oh, I go straight free. And these days in time,
I don't pay. I've never paid. Out of all the views and all the subscribers, I don't pay for play. I don't pay for subscribers. Right. I never paid for, I added you up on Twitter and Instagram.
What are you calling Twitter now? Is it just X?
X, whatever. Yeah, no. And we'll talk again on your home page of YouTube. Mm-hmm. Put those links there. You can put those links there. That way people can just click and go right over.
We're going to talk because
I want to help you. I mean,
like
I said, I've been doing this 4 years, and the shit that YouTube.
Yeah. It seems like they just promote those top people, but like the thing that really attracted me to YouTube and just creating content, and the reason why I'm here is because like you're absolutely right. It takes a lot to hop on camera, and it doesn't take a lot to it takes a lot to hit post and be like, hey,
really?
I'm giving myself over to the world. I've done it a couple of times, so now
Let me ask you this, Mo, 3 times. Let me ask you this real quick, Mo, 3 times. Mm-hmm. And again, I apologize. I'm going to do it in an ending. Thank you so much, Mo, 3 times. I appreciate you being here. Stay well. I'll see you real soon.